with the Black Friday pickups for my game collection. This is not everything I've gotten from Black Friday, but Canada Post strike is currently going, so anything that's on the way through delivery is most likely going to take a little bit. So if anything, the leftovers in the Black Friday pickups will probably just be in the next pickups video with whatever else I end up getting down the line, but we already have enough anyway. I think maybe 10 more games would have been in this video. We already have too much. So let's just go with what we have and then go from there. First things first, we're gonna go through my PS3 pickups. My local store, my local game stores, where I actually got a lot of these pickups. I did a massive trade-in for the stuff that I wasn't able to sell through half my collection. And they ended up giving me around, I think it was $650 store credit. Put a lot of it towards limited run pre-orders that I do through them, but otherwise I did PS3 games because I am after the full PS3 collection, and they do for Black Friday to at least start, they did 50% off on games $10 and under, and there are a lot of PS3 games that are $10 and under. Starting off, we'll just try and rocket through these PS3 games because there's just too many. First we have Cabela's Survival, Shadows of Katman? Shadows of Katmai, I think it's what it's called. Or Katmaj. It's Katmai, I think. That was the first one. Took a minute. Fuck. Found this at actually, not the local store, but at my local thrift store. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 08 for $3. So, I mean, it's not terrible. Rise of the Argonauts. Escape Dead Island. I took this opportunity last year as well to buy these for dirt cheap. Saints Row the Third. This is honestly how I built pretty much all of my PS3 collection at this point. I've gotten like over 100 games from them. And Red Faction Guerrilla. So that's like 5 games to start. Next we have a childhood classic of mine, Brink. Got the sleeve cover with it, pretty cool. I remember that being a pretty fun multiplayer game. Don't really remember it too well, but I do remember playing it when I was a kid. We got Madden 11. This was another thrift store pickup I got for $2. So, pretty much the price I get it if I went to my local store. We got White Knight Chronicles. All of these games are complete in box, by the way. Battlefield Bad Company. And Tom Clancy's End War. Again, like, some of these games are actually solid. A lot of them would be considered filler. A lot of them wouldn't be considered great. But when I'm being an idiot and going for a complete collection of the PS3, you know, getting games for 50% off when they're filler it's a big deal. Alright, we got LA Noire. Fucking amazing game. Can't believe I don't already own it. Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Actually, the sleeve cover with it. Pretty cool. Stormrise. Army of Two. NBA Ballers Chosen One. Gotta find the right angle to hold this so you don't, it's not like blinding. Resident Evil 6. Definitely not the best Resident Evil game. I wonder if that would be considered the worst Resident Evil. Like, is it 5 or is it 6? I don't know. We got Dark Sector. Just Cause 2. Maybe I should hold them backwards. That's probably the best way to do it. Diablo 3. Gran Turismo 5 Prologue. Fracture. And Ruse, The Art of Deception. Some of them don't have the greatest of condition. I do like collecting mint copies by all means. I do like them being the best condition possible. But games like Ruse right there, not in great condition for the art cover, but it's complete in box, and it went from $15 to $10, so I'm either paying 15 or 5 because of the 50%, so worth it to me. Next we got Thief, Sleeping Dogs, Anarchy Reigns, never heard of this one, looks pretty fun. Full Auto 2. South Park, The Stick of Truth. Prototype 2. And Darksiders 2. Honestly, like, they're not expensive titles, but some of these are actually some really fucking good games. And they're just dirt cheap. So, I mean, how could I say no? Even if I wasn't completing a full collection, I feel like a lot of these games, it's like just simply worth it. Operation Flashpoint, Dragon Rising. I have like a weird memory of playing this when I was a kid. I don't remember it well. Maybe when I actually play it, I'll remember it. Shaun White Snowboarding. Tom Clancy's Hawks 2. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier. I remember this when I was young. That game was fucking so much fun. I don't remember if you actually need an online code in that game. I remember there was a lot of games like that for a while. Major League Baseball 2K12. We got Starhawk and Dragon Age Origins. Somehow, I've never played Dragon Age Origins, but I played Dragon Age 2 recently. I don't know what I was doing. For some reason, I played the second one before the first one. I don't really know if you should play like them in order. I don't know if that really matters for that series, but I feel like I enjoyed Dragon Age 2 without knowing anything about Dragon Age 1. Next, we have Risen 2. Looks pretty fucking fun. It's a pirate game. Kane and Lynch 2. Don't have the first one, but definitely gonna be looking to get it. Everybody Dance. Absolute shit game. This was 25 cents. So, what can you do? Assassin's Creed Rogue. Skyrim. Didn't have this yet. Blows my mind there. Cannot believe I didn't know that. And Saints Row 4. We have 6 more games for the PS3 pickups. It was a lot. We have Medal of Honor. Darksiders. I mean, look at that cover, man. They just don't do it like that no more. God, that is pretty. Kingdoms of Amalur, Reckoning. Or Amalur. I don't know how you actually pronounce that one. We got Homefront. Medal of Honor Warfighter. Pure Football. Never seen that copy before. Never seen anything like it. And Tomb Raider. And that is all of the PS3 pickups. Alright, so now we are going to get into, you know, some of the big hitters. This was a lot more filler and just getting, like, good deals on such. But now we're getting into some big boy stuff. This was not part of Black Friday, but Slitterhead came out recently, and I got the day one edition of it, the only edition that you can get right now. But I got that. Kind of FOMO pickup, I'd say. I wasn't going to get it originally, didn't have it pre-ordered, but I kept on hearing more and more about it. It looked more and more interesting. It is a survival horror, I'm pretty sure. And at that point, I was like, okay, I'm getting it. I mean, like, I don't really have a choice. It's just going to go up in price. It's going to become kind of niche. It's kind of something you just got to get. Before we jump into the majority of my Black Friday pickups that I have here, we're going to get into some packages from Video Games Plus. We have, I want to say 3. I think this third package is still from Video Games Plus. So, let's get into it. Let's open these packages. I'm opening it with a little fucking screw because that's all I got on my hand right now. Hopefully it's enough. It was enough for the first one. Now, to be honest, I don't fully remember what's even going to be in these. So we're just gonna find out. None of them, I don't think any of these are Black Friday. They were pre-orders and kind of things held on a back order, from what I remember. Good old Video Games Plus sticker. Yeah, I've been excited for this one. Shadows of Doubt got a physical, man. I am so happy that this got a physical. Pretty much right when I discovered this game and got my teeth synced into it, my claws, and just, dude, I was so into this game for a little bit there. And then right once I found that out, pretty much right once I got my hands on the game and found out about it, I realized, or I found out, that it was going to be getting a physical. And here it is. Man, I'm so excited to play this game. I'm actually so excited. I've watched a lot about it. I've seen a lot about it. But I held off on playing it until this came out. So, going to be playing this hopefully pretty soon. I got a lot of games to play, so I cannot guarantee that it'll be very soon. Let's find out what this is. Ooh, what is this? Got an actual variant. I've never seen the black one. Is it for Black Friday? It isn't a Black Friday pickup, but I guess they probably shipped it around Black Friday time. Oh, let's go, man. It's first print. It's first print. I mean, I pre-ordered it early enough for it to 100% be. The Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection is, and as you can see in the top there, comic book included. If you pre-ordered this soon enough, or got it soon enough in the first run of copies that came out, it comes with a comic book. And I was early enough to it. This game comes with The Punisher, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Marvel vs. Capcom, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, and X-Men Children of the Atom. Comes with 7 games, and I have never played any of them. But how badly I've wanted to, you know? It is sadly a situation where a lot of these games are very expensive physically. So if you do want to get your hands on them, you have to pay top dollar. This puts them all in one collection on the PS4. So happy, man. So happy. I now have this, and I have the Capcom Fighting Collection. Cannot wait to sink my teeth into both of those. So, we got another Black VGP sticker. I'm going to assume those are just being given out right now. It's not like a rare thing. They actually bubble wrapped it. I guess because it's multiple, you know? So, I'll show the keychain first, if that gives away to you what it is for one of them. Some of you will probably know just off that alone. But we got Scout Fold Into the Few Special Edition. They put a little sticker on it. It is on the seal by the looks of it, which does suck, but it is what it is. Don't know what else it actually comes with, but it comes with that little keychain there. And then I'm pretty happy about this one. We have the Scorn Deluxe Edition. Something that is over $100 online. I don't know if it's come out down on price because of Video Games Plus, but they did a reprint, and it was a lot cheaper. I know that. I don't know if it was $40, maybe $60. I don't really know the price they were charging for it. I don't remember, but it wasn't anywhere close to what it was being charged for on eBay. I know that. So that is all the packages from Video Games Plus. Now we got pretty much all the Black Friday deals, maybe a few pre-orders in here as well, but for the most part is Black Friday stuff. We're going to start off with a little special edition, the premium edition for Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. Don't exactly follow the price tag by any means. It says $55, they just didn't take that off. It was $45, it was $10 off. Not a great deal, like $10 off isn't a big deal, but I've wanted this for a while. Pretty into farming games like this, and I've stared at this in like every store I go to that has it, and I always debate if I'm gonna get it. And the $10 off with my trade-in value, getting no tax because of the trade-in credit, I was like, yeah, I might as well bite the bullet here. Starting off with the PS4, we have Atari Flashback Classics Volume 3. Sadly, my local store did not have Volume 2 or 1, so I had to settle for 3. Still, probably a ton of fun on here and a ton of good games. It has 50 games on it. It says $25, but it was $18.50. It was 25% off. Any games 25 and under. So, with that said, I also got Sega Genesis Classics for $18.50 as well. This has shot up in price. I don't know if it's come down at all recently, but it shot up to like $50 or more because it's getting delisted in, I think, December. So I wanted to get the physical of it now, but I did not want to pay that ridiculous price that people are trying to ask for. It has a ton of games on it. It looks like a ton of fun. It says it has over 50 games. It looks great. 1854 is a no-brainer to me, so I took that and I ran away with it. Some random games I got from GameStop. We got Siberia 3, listed at $13.50 for an Edge member or a Pro. What the fuck is it called in Canada? Is it called GameStop Edge or GameStop Pro? I think it's Edge. $13.50, but they had this at 50% off, and they also had this at $15, Shadow of Mordor, for 50% off. So I got them both for about $13.50, $15, something like that. Wasn't really that bad of a deal. Wish there was better options, but you take what you can get. Next, we have a very notorious game. Got this for $10 off at my local store for Black Friday. Kind of just a random sale with it. But the standard edition was like $35 and this was $40, so I was like, I'm gonna get this. And it looks awesome. Crypt of the Necrodancer, the hardest platinum to ever exist. I don't know if there's a harder one. I think this is notoriously known to be the hardest platinum out there. And I got the special edition, the collector's edition. It has some cool stuff in it. You get a full color fold out manual. You get a 100% cotton printed bandana. You get a steelbook. You get CD with the game's official OST. You get a CD with amplified soundtrack. You get a Bucky enamel pin badge. You get the collector's edition case. And you get the Crypt of the Necrodancer game for PS4 with amplified DLC. So, okay, so amplified is a DLC. So you get the amplified soundtrack, and then you also get the regular soundtrack to go with the game. Pretty fucking sick. Now, the rest of these pickups are all PS5. I got a lot of fucking PS5. A lot. This is probably 20 games if I'm looking at it. We probably have about... Oh my god, I really only have 2 pre-orders in here. I only have 2 pre-orders in here. The rest of them are all Black Friday. So first up, we have Returnal. I finally picked it up. It was listed at 40, but it was, I think, 15% off. So I got this for like 35 or so. Because of trade credit, I just bit the bullet and got it. I think it's going for 40 new, but that store where I had the trade credit in did not have it new, so I took what I could get. Next, we have Unicorn Overlord. I wanted to get it for a while. They had it listed at $35. Or $40, not 35. Still a little up there, but 50% off. It goes from 80 to 40. Sega/Atlas, man, they do insane deals in general, but with Black Friday, they went nuts. Unicorn Overlord just came out this year. I was interested in it. It looks like a ton of fun. It looks really good. It looks like a great RPG. And $40 is a no-brainer for me. I wanted to get the collector's edition, but I held off on that. Just gonna get the standard. Would rather have more good, great games than just lose 2 amazing games that would be like 40 each and get the collectors. It's not worth it to me. Another great game here. We got Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. This was $35 from $90. Fucking insane, man. Insane, dude. There's only one Like a Dragon game that is newer than this one. Only one. It's fucking nuts. We got this for $45. Sonic Shadow Generations. It's the day 1 edition, so it comes with the Robotnik's Journal. This game literally came out less than 2 weeks ago, I'm pretty sure. Or it came out 2 weeks ago. And it's $45. Wow. I actually feel terrible for anybody who pre-ordered that game, because that is such a, like, bite in the ass, man. Like, come on. It's great. It's great. But it's like, huh. For people who just got it when it came out, all you had to do was wait 2 weeks and save $15. That's crazy. Next, we have Visions of Mana. Pretty sure this studio was shut down by Square Enix. Pretty sad to see. The people who made this game were basically just shut down. At least from what I know. Hopefully I'm not spreading misinformation, but I think that's the case. This was 20 bucks off. I wanted to get it. It looks amazing. Visually, it's just fucking beautiful, man. And I want to give it a shot. Never tried the Mana series before. I hope that it doesn't matter where you start, but I wanted to at least buy one of the games so that I at least commit to starting getting the Mana games and then playing them. Next, we have one that I'm kind of mad at myself for not getting this earlier in the year, and there's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. At one point, I had the pre-order for the special edition, and I was this close to getting it, but I didn't commit. I didn't go into the store, and I didn't pay for it. And I missed out, and I feel like that was a mess up, because those special editions go for a lot of money. When I was at the convention I was at earlier this year, it was $150 to $200 for the special edition of that game that just came out. And it's like, I think I would have paid like $100 or so, and it's just like, fuck, man. That stuff is so hard to get your hands on. At least the special editions, but I'm just glad to have a copy of the game. Paid, I think, $55 for it. Next one, again, Sega and Atlas, going crazy. Shin Megami Tensei 5 Steelbook Launch Edition. Been eyeing this for a while. I think it looks so cool. I've heard so many good things about this game. And I got this for, I want to say I think it was $35. Not $45. I think this was $35. 2 pre-orders. First, we got Atari 50, the Anniversary Collection. I do think this went on sale for Black Friday. Not by much, but I do think it went on sale. I'm glad I waited. I was originally going to get the original print of this, the Atari 50 non-expanded edition, the whatever it was called. Pretty sure it was called Atari 50 Anniversary Edition, or Anniversary Celebration. And then when I went to go consider buying it, I noticed that this was coming out, so got it for, I think, $50. And Lego Horizon Adventures. It's in my PS5 right now, actually, man. This game is fun. This game is great. I'm actually really happy that they are, like, really changing the Lego games up. We had Lego Skywalker Saga. That was very different from your normal Lego game. It was a crazy grind, but it was 9 games. What do you expect? Or 9, like, movies into one game. But this is very different from that game. And it's just nice. It's nice having the formula, like, changed up and seeing, like, them change from game to game. It makes me really curious what they're going to do next. I'm actually really hoping for a Lego Transformers. That'd be fucking sick, but we'll see what they do next. I'm just hoping that they keep up with changing the formula and not making it feel like every other Lego game, because that one feels really different from the rest. I was so happy to get this, man. I can't believe I didn't get it on launch. I am so shocked that I didn't. Warhammer Space Marine 2. I got it for $20 off. It was $60. Or was it $70? If it was $20 off, I'm not sure. To be honest, I don't remember what I paid for it. It was either 20 or 30 off. Yet again, cannot believe I didn't buy it. That game is fucking amazing from what I've seen. I have really kept myself away from it for spoilers and all that such. But I've seen little snippets and it looks like so much fun. Cannot wait to get into that one, man. Next, we got a Black Friday deal. It was only $10 off, but I've been just waiting to get this, and the second there was a deal at all, I was like, okay, I'm getting it. Bitmap Bureau Collection. It's $10 off, so instead of 70, it was 60. It just looks like so much fun, man. It's got like a beat 'em up, hack and slash, and a run and gun. It's 3 different genres of 3 different kinds of games in one. I'm gonna imagine by Bitmap Bureau. It's fucking cool. I want to try it. I want to get it, and now I have it. So there you go. We got 2 games here. I'll show them both off at once. We got Last of Us Part 1 and Last of Us Part 2 remastered. I've wanted these for a while. The PS5 remakes of each one of them, well, the remake and the remaster. And this was, I think, 65. No, it was 55 instead of the 80 or 90 it costs. And this was 45. I've never seen these on deals, and finally saw them for a deal, so I snatched it right up. I was very shocked to see this on sale, but at the same time, I guess not. But it's System Shock. It was $20 off, so I grabbed it up. Looks amazing. I have heard nothing but good things about this. I even played the I think it was a demo on Steam a while back when that was available, and it was a ton of fun. Just that like solid hour or so I gave the game. It was pretty good, and it kind of made me convinced to get this at some point. Next, we have a game got for 50% off. That was Payday 3. It was $25. Did not know that this game was going on sale. I didn't think it was going on sale at all, but it did. So I snatched it up. $25 is a great fucking deal for that game. It's no Payday 2. It's no Payday 2, but it's still a fun game. It is. Let's do this one. This wasn't really a good deal, but I need it, man. I needed it. And that's Sea of Stars. This was $35 instead of $45. Yet again, they're being a little stingy with putting a deal on this game, but I've heard so many good things. I don't want to miss out on it. I don't want to not end up getting it in retail. It comes off the shelf and it's $100 game. I don't want that to happen. So I made sure to snatch it up. I made sure to get it. $35 wasn't really that bad. And our last pickup. Our last one was $35, and that is Persona 3 Reload. Never played a Persona game, but I now have Persona 5 Tactica and Persona 3. Looking to get, of course, more in the future. I really want to start the Persona series. I don't really know which one I should start at. I don't know if it matters whether I start at something like Persona 3 or I start at something like Persona 5. But I'm very intrigued. I also have Persona 4, but the rhythm game on Vita, so I have that. But that's its own thing. I feel like that's its own like side kind of game. Persona 5 Tactica, I guess, kind of is too. But we have Persona 3, and it was $35, so it was a great deal. I would have gotten Persona 5 if they had it, but they did not have it, so it is what it is. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for the video. We had so many pickups in this video. An entire box load worth. It was a lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can see I have a crippling addiction to buying video games, but not playing them. I do though. I have a crippling addiction to playing them. But yeah, hopefully I will see you within the next 2 weeks for the other pickups if Canada Post or somebody delivers them. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.